Time, y'all. It's Dame time. Dame just requested a trade to get the hell out of Portland. Now, Portland did do right by Dame. When Dame first got drafted, he had LaMarcus Aldridge. Right? I think at one point in time he had LaMarcus Aldridge and CJ McCollum with Dame led at the same time. So he had talent around him. Not the greatest talent in the world, like the super teams, like I always wanted him to play with a Paul George type, Kawhi Leonard, Kevin Durant type wing player. And we would have seen, okay, how good Dame really is as a winner. Because we know Steph played with great wing players, and Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson. C.J. McCollum was like a little taller version, but less talented than Dame Lillard himself. So, I was wondering, let's see if Dame place Dame with a Kawhi Leonard or a Paul George and see how good would he be. That's what I was under the impression of. I wanted to see Dame ball with another great, talented wing. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody else had a great. Kyrie had LeBron, Steph had KD. You know, Steph had Klay. So let's go out there and see. Let's go out there and see what Dame can do. So Dame, I would say underachieved, but he did make it to the Western Conference Finals. And a time that Steph was just a different monster. Steph showed me he was a different monster than Dame when KD was hurt in that Western Conference Final, and then Steph and Klay swept CJ. It was Dame, CJ, Steph versus Steph and Klay versus them two without Kevin Durant, and they swept. And then Dame got swept by the New Orleans Pelicans too. If y'all remember when they had Rajon Rondo and Drew Holiday in that backcourt, they got swept, and Dame looked very, very undaming. So, but I still want to see him with another, because I like these small guards don't do great in the playoffs when teams can key in on him. So I want to see him with another wing. And Jimmy Butler is the guy. You got Jimmy Butler and you got a big and Bam. Jimmy Butler is that perfect wing. Dame can do all the scoring, be the primary scorer, can shoot the lights out. We know how he can shoot range from 40, and be the playmaker. Jimmy can get you with 18, 20 a night, rebound, play defense like he do, take the best perimeter player, play defense, and be the second scorer on that team. And you got Bam who get you 20 and 10, or Kawhi 20 and 10. He get and that mid-range 15-footer, the pick and roll with Dame and Bam, Dame popping for that 15-footer, be unguardable, right? Because he got that 15-foot shot, you got to come out. You can't play drop coverage against that. So you got a viable number one option, bona fide, top 75 player, superstar, and Dame with a all-time great, all two-way player and all-time great playoff performer in Jimmy Butler. You add some more pieces around that, they'll be sure. They was already in the NBA Finals. They'd be sure. They'd be a favorite to win it. I'm telling y'all. So he won out of Portland. All that loyalty shit went out the window. They don't have time for a rebuild. I ain't mad at him. All the greats requested for a trade before. Kobe wanted to get traded one time with two. It wasn't working. They ain't put no talent around him. They ain't say I ain't getting no superstar talent. He never got superstar talent. LaMarcus Aldridge was a 20+ 11 rebound guy, 20-10 rebound guy. Was great perimeter all-star. He had that, but it didn't pan out right because you had Steph Curry and his team running the West. Still had Kevin Durant and Westbrook and James Harden when Dame was there, right? So Kobe was still in the league during that time, so it was hard for Dame to win. So now it's time for Dame to get out of that situation and time to win. Time to go prove to people I can go. I'm just as good as Steph Curry. I'm just as good as Kyrie. Saying I think Steph proved he better, but because I'm in that same category with him. Put me in. I'm not just a great scorer, regular season scorer, because he got the most walkout buzzer beaters to end a series in NBA history. So he's clutch. He's big time. So I'm rooting for Dame Dollars. I want us Dame and Jimmy. I mean, that's two guys that everybody will go on to root for. Everybody going to root for them two guys. And if it ain't Dame. And if it ain't Dame, if it ain't Miami, Philadelphia. Because Dame is, at this point in time, is a better scorer than James Harden. Dame is a better shooter than James Harden. He can score at this point better than James Harden. You know what I'm saying? Pick and roll with Dame and Joel Embiid and but they'd be too small. You got Tobias Harris over there, but they might. So you know what I'm saying? They'd be too small. But Philly or Miami probably his 2 landing destinations, and I think Miami is the perfect fit. It don't get no better. You say Brooklyn too, but I mean Brooklyn. I don't see him winning with Brooklyn, but just Mikal Bridges and Cam Jordan. I don't see that. I see Miami. They just in the final. They missing the missing piece, and they just lost their starting point guard Gabe Vincent. That's probably why Miami looked so bad to losing Gabe Vincent to the Lakers, because they knew they had some plan for in place for to get Dame, get him to a supermax contract, take on this contract. Perfect. Make perfect sense to me. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share the video, comment this video. Dame to Miami. Is it gonna happen? It needs to. I'm out. See y'all on the next one.